Hello everyone, welcome to H&S Automotive and thank you for taking an interest in this 2014 Mercedes Benz C300. So in this video we will be doing a video walkthrough of this vehicle. I'll point out any imperfections the vehicle has and then we'll also go over some of the major features and functions of this vehicle. Now before we get started, we would like to point out that we purchased this vehicle from an insurance company. This vehicle had some damage to the front end area. The auto check report said there was a collision with an animal. Most likely it was a deer. So because of that, we had to replace the front bumper cover as well as the headlights, the hood, and then the grille. And then we also did go one step further and we replaced the radiator and the fan just to kind of rule that out in case there's any minor cracks in there that may show face in the future. So those two things, important things, were replaced as well. Now, with that being said, this vehicle is a clean Wisconsin title. It's not salvage or rebuilt or anything like that. It is still a clear Wisconsin title. Ready? So like I said, this was one of the parts that we replaced, the bumper cover. So most likely there's going to be no imperfections on here. As you can see, no rock chips or anything like that. It is a fresh, brand new bumper cover. And then moving on to the headlights, they're nice and clear, which they should be since they are brand new. And then taking a look at the grille, I believe this is an AMG grille. Could be wrong, but basically I think the only difference is that the star is much bigger on the AMG one. And then moving on to the hood of the vehicle, we did get this vehicle washed, but the car wash didn't do such a great job, as you can see right there. But the hood was replaced. Now these are just watermarks that you guys see on here. There's no rock chips or anything like that, so the hood is in very good condition since it was freshly replaced and painted as well. Now moving on to the driver's side fender. Once again, I will try to point out any imperfections on the vehicle. As you can tell, the paint is in very good condition on this vehicle. It's almost like a mirror. But I don't see any dents or scratches or anything like that. Now moving on to the tires of the vehicle. The tires are in good condition. Now they're not brand new, but they are well above the wear marks on here. Now moving on to the rim. Nice and good condition. There I don't see any curb rash. I guess there's just no curb rash on here. And now moving on to the brakes. Now I believe the brakes were replaced on this vehicle before it got into an accident. Just judging from the very good condition of the rotors. Here, I'll try to zoom in for you guys. So the rotors still got their factory primer on them, and then there's no lip on the rotor itself, and then the pads are almost at 100% as well. Here, I'll try to see if I can get the better angle right there. So a lot of life left in the pads, and then the rotors seem to have also been replaced, so which is very good to see. Now moving on to the driver's door. Once again, looking for any dents or scratches or anything like that. I guess there is a little bit super minor imperfection right over here, but other than that I don't see a whole lot. Now most of this is just water. Now moving on to the back door. Once again, looking for any dents, scratches, or imperfections. I guess a small little chip right over here. But other than that, the rear door is in very good condition as well. Now taking a look at the rear quarter panel. Rear quarter panel is also in very good condition. I don't see any dents or scratches. Just water spots here and there. Now once again, taking a look at the tires. So these are the back tires. Now like I said, they're not brand new tires, but they are above the wear marks, but it does seem to have brand new brakes on this vehicle. So the rotors and the pads seem to have been replaced. Checking out the rim on this vehicle. This rim is also in very good condition. Don't see any scuff marks. Overall, this vehicle seems to have been very, very well taken care of by its previous owner, just judging from the condition of the paint and all the other things. Taking a look at the rear bumper cover. Once again, looking for any scuff marks or anything that would stand out. Nothing. I don't see anything noteworthy. I guess there are minor scratches right over here, and this is just from you know, the previous owner putting stuff in or pulling it out. It's a very common area to have scratches. Taking out the trunk lid of the vehicle. Once again, very good condition. Now this vehicle is a 4MATIC, so it is a 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. C300. Checking out the top of the trunk lid. Now I apologize, you know, we did try to wash the vehicle and the car wash did not do a very good job, but there's no imperfections on the top of the trunk lid. It's just a little bit dirty, but yeah, apologize about that. Now checking out the passenger side rear quarter panel. Once again, very good condition, nice and reflective paint. Checking out this rim and tire. Once again, great brakes, very good condition on the rim, and then checking out the tires as well. Moving on to the passenger side rear door. Once again, very good condition. And then moving on to the front door. Very reflective paint. And then moving on to the passenger side fender, also in very good condition. Don't see any imperfections. Checking out the mirrors on the vehicle. So these do have the turn signals on the mirror, and then same goes on the driver's side as well. All right, now with the exterior out of the way, we will check out the interior of the vehicle. We'll start with the driver's door. Now, as you would expect, this vehicle does have power windows as well as power door locks, power seats, and then you do have 3 memory settings for the seats as well, and then a power trunk opener. And then, as you guys can see, I believe this vehicle has a luxury package, so you do have the Harman Kardon sound system in here. It's a very nice sounding sound system. And then here is the overview of the interior. Now, if you guys notice, we do have this. So this is like a vinyl material. C classes are very prone to having this seam over here rip, and this vehicle was no exception. So we did try to match the vinyl tape as best we could with the color of the seat. And then we do have it on the passenger side as well. Now the passenger side seat was not ripped, but we just wanted to kind of give it a uniform look, so you know, it's not just standing out, hitting you in the face. But yeah, so the driver's side seat does have a tear in it, which is very common in these vehicles. But other than that, the interior is in very good condition. Now this vehicle does have a light colored interior, but with that being said, as you can see, it is super clean. Alrighty, so from here we will climb inside and check out the interior. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, we are in the interior of this vehicle. So from here, I will go ahead and start this vehicle up. Put my seatbelt on so it starts beeping at me. So from here, we will check out the interior of the vehicle, starting with the instrument cluster. So we'll take a look at the mileage. So at the moment, the vehicle has 53,103 miles on the odometer. We'll look at the RPM gauge, nice and smooth running engine. No issues there. There's no check engine light or any other warning lights on in the dash. And then right over here, we will check out. So as you can see, the temperature gauge is a little bit above 80, which is the normal operating temperature for this vehicle. So I know it looks kind of weird when it's not in the middle, but this is the actual operating temperature for Mercedes Benz. And then, alrighty, so we'll zoom out of there, and then we'll start checking out the steering wheel. So we do have some steering wheel mounted controls in this vehicle. On the right side of the steering wheel, we have the audio controls. So if you want to answer, disconnect, or mute your sound system, it can just be done right from the steering wheel. And then you do have some voice activated controls right over here. And on the left side of the steering wheel, I think it's just to kind of flip through the menu right in the middle. So that is an LCD screen that you see right over there. So you can just have it on miles per hour, or, you know, all the other various things. And then, so that can all just be controlled from right over here. And then behind the steering wheel, we have the typical turn signal stalk. which also I believe doubles as a wiper operation right there. And then beneath that, we've got our cruise control right over here. And then we also have the power steering wheel adjuster right there. Alrighty. And then the headlight controls is just right over here. This does have the auto function, as you would expect. And then, so from here, we'll just kind of check out the dashboard. As you guys can see, super clean vehicle. So in the middle, we have our infotainment screen. And then that is just controlled from this knob right over here. And then since this is the luxury package, so you do get the optional navigation system in this vehicle right there. Very nice feature to have. And then, like I said, that screen is just controlled from this switch right over here. And then beneath that, we've got our climate controls for the vehicle. I'm sorry, the climate control vents for the vehicle. And then beneath that, we have our audio controls. So radios, disc, navigation, television. So these are all just kind of shortcuts for the screen up there. And then the volume control is right over here. And then to skip tracks and all that stuff is just right over here. Beneath that, we've got a few switches right over here. And then this is our hazard switch right there. Eco mode. So in case you wanted to increase your gas mileage, so it is currently turned on. And then this vehicle is equipped with heated front passenger and driver seats with 3 settings. And then beneath that, we have our actual climate controls. This vehicle does have dual climate control, so basically the driver and the passenger can have separate climates if they so choose. And then, yeah, so all of that is pretty self-explanatory. And then beneath that, we have, I'll just kind of put this right over here. We got a 12-volt outlet as well as an ashtray, but this vehicle has not been smoked in. You can definitely tell. But that's just right under this cover. Right over here, we've got our automatic transmission selector. And then we do have the option to put this vehicle in sport right there. And then here, I'll shift it back to park. And then right over here, we've got our cup holders for the vehicle. And then I believe this does open up. Yep, right there. So we got additional storage right over here. And then you do have USB connectivity and all that stuff is just right in this armrest right there. Alrighty. I'll just kind of try to play around with this screen over here. So it's currently in navigation, and then if you wanted to connect your telephone, you just press the telephone button right over here, and then it just kind of takes you to the screen. And then radio, just press the radio, and then screen corresponds accordingly. I'll go ahead and turn that off. So right now I just press this button. I guess the screen turned off, but in order to turn it on, you just press it again, and then there you have it. Alrighty, so checking out the passenger side, seats are in very good condition. Now, like I said, we just put this tape over here just to match the driver's side. And then here's the passenger compartment. Once again, super clean vehicle. And then right over here, we've got the glove box. All right, so this vehicle does have a sunroof as well. It flips up. And then it also slides back as well. Awesome. Go ahead and close this up. And then, so from here, we will check out the rear seating area. Alrighty guys, so right here we've got the rear passenger side door, and then once again power windows, and then this is the rear seating area. Seats in the rear are also in very good condition. I don't think anybody's ever sat back here. Red leather is nice and plush. And then I actually won't get into the rear seating area just because I do not want to mess up the carpet. Garage floors kind of get dirty sometimes. So from here, we will check out the engine compartment. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, we are in the engine compartment for this vehicle. So from here, I'll just kind of be quiet for a second, let you guys take a listen. Alrighty, so as you guys can tell, nice and smooth running engine. There's no odd noises or vibrations. So from here, I'll just kind of point out that, so this is the radiator fan that we replaced right over there. I won't stick my hand in too far. And then just the radiator that's right in front of it was also replaced. Can't see it because all the shielding is in place, but it's all there. Ready? Go ahead and close this up. So from here, we will check out the undercarriage. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, we've got this vehicle on the left. So from here, we will check out the undercarriage. I'll start from the front and just kind of work my way towards the back. Starting with the engine and the front suspension. Here, I'll just kind of move this apparatus out of the way. So right over here, we've got the driver's side suspension. As you can see, everything is nice and clean. There's no grease flung anywhere or anything like that. You know, the CV boots are nice and intact. Everything is properly mounted and secured. But just overall, very clean underneath. Even the inside of the rims are very clean. It's very rare to see. And then here we are checking out the passenger side suspension. Once again, same story here. Everything's properly mounted and secured. CV boots are not ripped or torn. You know, very clean underneath. And then right over here, so we do have the shields all in place, but I'll try to get a better look at the engine compartment. So the engine's just right above us, and then we'll try to get a better view once we work our way towards the middle of the vehicle. So right over here, I'll try to turn my flashlight on. Once again, guys, thank you for taking an interest in this 2014 Mercedes Benz C300. If you guys have any other questions or concerns, please feel free to ask and we'll be happy to get those answered for you. Thank you very much and have a good day. Bye-bye.